Det er det nemlig.
Very good. Så bliver det present. Kan det godt komme af igen?
Det håber jeg. Så falder det bare af, hvis når det slipper.
Nej.
Og så et med siden til også, siger du?
Ja, synes du ikke det?
Jo, det synes jeg i hvert fald. Hvad så missen? Okay.
Skal vi lige prøve med dig?
Kan du godt fornemme, at du er ved at blive udskiftet?
Ja. Ja. Ja, så skal vi lige have taget den her igen, ikke?
Ja, det er en baby fra jer.
Ja, den lille baby.
Det er bedst, som jeg fortalte om min far, at vi savnede hende, hun ikke var så meget hyggekat med jer. Hej, Julie, ikke? Hun er over til jeres mærke. Okay, det var vores egen skyld, det var selv, der satte hende op.
Men nok lidt tættere på, altså fordi, hvis man bare skal vende sit hoved. Jeg er nok ikke lige begyndt.
Godt fra jer, det var super det her.
Det er lige sådan, det skal bruges. Ja.
Okay, so this crib basket is actually comes with a funny story. All my brothers has slept in it, and I have slept in it when I was a kid. And now my son also gets to sleep in it. That's pretty cool. And my father made it so that I'm gonna put a table under here, so when you let this one go, there's a hoisting system here. It'll stand still and not move. And then when you need to gently push the baby back and forth, you just pull this lever and it raises the little bit you need, and then you can, in your sort of sleep, push it back and forth. I'm excited to try this for real. And then if we choose to put hooks somewhere else in the house, you can just take it and move it. And then hang it wherever you need it, so he can be with you at all times. Like, for example, if we were watching television or reading in another room or something, you just move him. Pretty cool system to think of. I have a cool dad. Good idea. that about does it for the tractor shed now. Now I just need the roofing sheets. I just need to coordinate borrowing a car that can fit them. I think they're a little too big for the Berlingo. One more thing that I might do is put some X's in between the lateral trunks that's supporting the structure to strengthen even further. But obviously I can't do that in the ends of it because I need to be able to drive through the tractor. I do this with the big brush to keep the cement wet, and therefore it cures slower, and when it cures slower it's more strong and less likely to have cracks in it. I'm doing it now because I ran out of mortar and looked it up, and you can just use cement as mortar, especially when it's hidden behind a wall. And you can't see it. It doesn't matter there, but of course on the raw wall it's nice to have the perfect mixture. But just put a lot of sand in with the cement, and then you have a material just as fine as mortar, regular mortar. It doesn't necessarily get so pretty, but I don't care when it's going to be behind the insulation.
should have done that a long time ago, so it's been in the way for a long time since I got the little hand mixer. I'm never doing more than 1 sack of cement, so there's no point in having it taking up all that space in my workspace. So good decision that I finally came around to.
done patching up all the big holes and cracks in the wall, making it stronger and more airtight. And I was just about to put up studs for the insulation, continue that part of the work, do around this door, do around the window in the last door, and then I can begin on the rest of the room, of the 2 rooms. But I discovered that there's like 6 stones down here along the floor going out of the wall, and they'll intercept with the insulation and stuff, so they would be sticking out, and they're taller than, they are more than 6 centimeters, which we are going to use to put on the floor heating. So I'm going to try to remove them so they won't annoy me in the work when I get a little bit further.
This has to be the prettiest one. I have been eating them for a while now off the tree. It was a good call to water them during summer. And this one of them doesn't have a mistake. But you'll have to live with mistakes when you don't use anything else than water. There's this tiny little, but this is a pretty apple. They almost all of them have some scars and stuff, but when you don't spray them with anything, I guess it's easier for pests to thrive on them. I'll give this one to Stine.
Og så bruger du æblerne også til juice.
Ja, de er dårlige, men ellers så tænker jeg også, at vi skal have nogen til at spise, fordi der er nogle gode. Ja, du kan virkelig lave vores sammenligning. Der er ikke sket så meget med mig. Jeg var faktisk blevet tyndere på grund af mit tyndskud.
Er du blevet tyndere? Så er det rigtigt alt det, vores familie siger?
Nej, nu er det først blevet rigtigt. Ellers er det ikke rigtigt. I lurer mig, hvis jeg ikke går ind og vejer, hvis jeg går ind og vejer, men så vejer jeg stadig 72 her.
Ja.
Så jeg sagde det ikke, men du huskede det. Det er det sjovt, den palme kommer tilbage til dig.
Jamen, du har sagt det til husk.
I used to do a lot of juice when we lived back home in Denmark because I went dumpster diving, but I have completely forgotten how much work it is for 600 milliliters, not even a liter for all that work, but I hope it's good. Well, that filter is not working. But it tastes very good. I'm not gonna filter it. One liter approximately, actually, with all the fruit meat, or what you'd call it. Direct translation from Danish.
A good week, got a lot of stuff done, some good progression on the house. Now the joint work is completely done and the walls are as good as they're gonna get under the insulation, sealed pretty airtight, and I've put up studs all around the doors and windows, so now I can start plastering the sides of the window and door openings for it to look nice. I have something to pull the piece of wood against to get a nice clean surface, and we put up some baby things, mainly the crib and also the place where you put on new diapers. I can't really find the word in my head right now. Did the last bit of work on the tractor shed, and yeah, next week I'm gonna start plastering if
the weather's not too bad, or else I'm just gonna continue with the studs. I don't think there's too much else to say. Then thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.